This is a very quick tutorial on how to add formatting to Google Classroom and Google Forms. Hopefully you'll find it helpful. First things first, we're going to open Google Chrome, log into Glow. Okay, this is my launchpad. For the one I'm looking for first is I am looking for Google Classroom. And I have a sandbox class set up, which I'm going to use for this. This just allows me to try things out without it actually being a live one. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my launchpad, and this time I'm going to open Google Drive because I'm going to have to set up a file which will be saved in here so I can access it again later. Now, just to be clear, I've already got a folder down here called Sandbox Files, and this is where I will be loading things. It's empty at the moment. So drop files here, so it's nothing in it yet, but that's the one that I'm going to be using. Now, I'm going to a new tab and I'm going to Google search for this. And so the search I'm doing is format text in Google Classroom and Google Form, and it comes up. Well, I've probably looked at it. So, and the site I want is this one. So once we're on to the site, thanks to the Google search, we scroll down and the bit we're actually looking for is this, text formatting for Google Classroom and Forms. It's a link, you can tell that by the green colour, and this will take us to the form. Now, and first it doesn't actually do anything, so you need to use template. Click on the top right, use template. Now, it's very, very straightforward. It's a spreadsheet specifically for this, and what it does, you click text to format and I double clicked in there to make this box live, and I type quick brown fox and I hit return, and like magic the quick brown fox becomes italic, bold, sort of serif font, italic, bold, sans serif typewriter, a really nasty, hard to read, sort of fancy typewriting font, a couple from the Third Reich, sort of a fancy open one, and the ones I particularly like are the ones in the boxes. It does say you can underscore and score out, but they do not always work, so just be aware of that. If it doesn't work, then sorry. Now, one little quick word of warning, I use these a bit, the ones in the boxes, but a quick word of warning is as I change my text here, and I can do that just by backspacing it and saying answer question 7, for example. And if I do that, you will notice that the 7 works in all the fonts except for these two box ones, sort of like the Scrabble style ones, which is a shame. Works in the snooker balls, but not in the question files. Anyway, that's enough playing about with that. I am going to clear it. There, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to download it as a Microsoft Excel file, which is the top one of the options. And I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, and I'm just going to save it as text format. Right, I can now close this. It's everywhere I need it, and I now go, you remember I said about my sandbox files? So I'm going to go to my sandbox file, and I'm going to go new, and I'm going to upload that file to these here in my Google Drive. So I'll go to my downloads, classroom formatting link, TXT format. It's this one here, which looks like a little mini spreadsheet with the blue in it. Uploading, upload is complete. There we go. Google Sheets. Now when I've got it like this, so, and I can just check this works. Testing. Here we go, testing. Now just to save time, what I tend to do is I tend to grab this and I will drop it on the shortcut bar up here. I'm just going to edit it because it's a shortcut, so it doesn't need to be all that fancy. It just says text format. There we go, text formats. Right, that's it. So let's just see how it works. I'll go to my sandbox site and I will share something with my non-existent class, and I will say and at the moment it's not very exciting. So I've got on this, I have got my thingamajiggery here, I have got my cells, so let's pick the bit I want. So let's get, this is a test of fonts Google Classroom first, and I will copy that. I will go to my text to format bit, I will paste that in, and in order to activate it I hit return. And give it a second to do it, and there we go. This is a test of fonts in Google Classroom. So I'm rather fond of this typewriter, so I'm just going to collect this. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to my sandbox testing. It is cumbersome. I never said this was this was obvious, but there we go. This is a test of fonts in Google Classroom, and it doesn't have to be whole sentences. You can do individual words. So I'll just copy that. In fact, I don't even have to copy it. I can just clear that, and actually I'll just type it belly, and type belly, and bang, and let's go with this one. So I copy it, Control C or Command C, and I paste it, Command V. If it puts in a tab after it, you can just backspace it. And Blackhead sounds as though it's suitably Germanic, so we will go with Blackheads here. And there we go. And we will have this as Third Reich type. Let's just do that. So you can actually mix and match. And then when I'm happy, I post that. And there we go. It turns up there. I'll put this back up to full size. I've got it zoomed down at the moment, so I'll just make that back up to 100%. And there we go. So that is how to add different fonts for Google Classroom. I hope this has been of use to you, and I will be back soon with another one. Cheers!